there is a male loneliness epidemic, and it's bigger than just women not wanting to be with men. It's the fact that men don't have more than surface level friendships. Most of the time,
nothing said on this podcast should be taken as legal, financial, or professional advice. These are our personal opinions. Relax.
I think we are lacking the comprehensions. And I just decided I was going to start because most podcasts just be starting. I don't know if they introduce themselves every week. And at this point, if y'all been rocking with us, we've had a couple episodes.
Quite a few.
You should know by now. Who we are. You've been rocking with us, because I be looking at the numbers. So it's some of y'all that be rocking, and I'm like, do y'all really want me to? Fuck it, I'll do it. Hey, welcome to Sidebar Podcast. Okay, this is a podcast about side conversations on top of side conversations. And my name is Leise Winny, and I'm here with none other than Mr. Royce.
Hola.
With Mr. Royce. We in this building.
Yes.
We back again for another week of the madness. But we've had an interesting week, I'll say. We've had an interesting week. Well, not me per se. I think more so Royce.
Pissed off some white folk. Who pissed them off? Yeah, and some blacks. You know, I don't know where they from. I'm not gonna create a whole narrative. But they mad about that voodoo shit. They don't like that voodoo shit.
They don't at all. I really think it's more so the emotions of it all.
Yeah.
And that's why when I was saying that, I think a lot of people say we have a literacy crisis in this country. And it's because
54%.
we don't. What I found is that it's not that people can't necessarily read.
No.
Like, you know, there is people that for the most part, they can read. Mm-hmm. You can read the paper. The boy walked across the road. Mm-hmm. They can read it. They cannot apply it in context. So they cannot comprehend it in context. That's the problem. And I think a lot of people who think they can apply stuff in context, I realize there's a lot of people who can't. And that is the scariest part about it all, because you have people that are really out there, oh, this person is dumb, that person is stupid. And then you hear them explain a situation. I'm like, you don't understand what you're reading. So how are you calling other people dumb when you are misinterpreting the information that they are misinterpreting? So
I love it.
We all misinterpreting shit.
It's subjective.
It's not. It's factual. Like, I need you to be able to read in context what the author wanted to convey. That's all I need. That's all. I don't mind if you dig deeper and you're like, okay, ooh, what are the other layers that we could gather out of this? Mm-hmm. But before we can go to step 2, we need to be at step 1, where we all are collectively in agreement and say, yeah, this means the boy walked across the street, not the cat hates me. Like, no. So when you hear me say the cat hates me, niggas, that's what the fuck I'm talking about.
I don't understand. Okay. But this kind of goes on my topic of hookup culture, what I was talking about, mm-hmm. and being at the bar and stuff. So, what was your experience like? Like, as a woman, as a black woman, exploring the landscape of hookup culture and this newfound, I guess, power in taking hold of your sexuality and your sexual prowess and all that good stuff. Like, how was that for you?
Well, I'm older, right? So when I was partaking, as far as back in the day, you actually had to meet these. I mean, we had Facebook if you were in college and shit, but for the most part, in Black Planet and all that shit, but for the most part, you met people in person. So to me, it was, I would say, pretty rare. Like, I don't know. It's hard in general as a woman because, first of all, in the hookup culture, it's about sex, right? Mm-hmm. So you already have to be safe. And as a person who experienced something, it was harder for me to do that because I had experienced something. So after I experienced something, I did not partake in that culture because that's kind of how I got there. So I think as a woman, you have to be really safe and you have to be careful about the people and what you hook up with, because just because you give somebody consent initially doesn't mean that consent goes past that. So, and men are surface level as fuck. And honestly, most of y'all is dumb.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then that kind of went into what I was saying or what I wanted to talk about regarding hookup culture. Like, most men are stupid. I'll give you that. There is this idea that hookup culture is physical. Mm-hmm. It's a physical base activity. And I don't think, and I think that's why I never really flourished in hookup culture. I was sitting here thinking about it like, damn, yeah, I did have a whole phase, but it was different because I needed some type of
connection.
Okay. Yeah, because it was just hard. Like, I was just thinking, because I said, well, this all came up because somebody had posted something on Instagram. I forget his name. I forgot to screenshot it. But I did. It stuck with me what he said. He was like, being a horn dog today is so hard, especially when you need like emotional connection or intellectual connection. And it just made me think like, damn, that shit is hard, because I think I only hooked up one time with a chick, and
allegedly,
I wanted to date her. Like, like I just felt like this obligation to be like, because I was young, super young. I think I was like
first, so like a first.
Yeah.
Okay.
My first like legit hookup. So my brother was moving out of an apartment moving into an apartment with his girlfriend, his then girlfriend. Mm-hmm. She brought her girlfriend. Mm-hmm. She was fire. We linked up. It was like ha ha he he. We linked up, and then we tried to keep it going, but come to find out she had a boyfriend and shit like that. No big deal to me, but it was just a simple fact. Like, hookup culture is just it's really quick, and you can't really connect. Like, I don't even know that girl's last name.
I
don't know shit about her.
I mean, but that's typically how it is. Like, I could not tell you that it was a guy that I met, and I couldn't tell you his name. I could not tell you his name, mm-hmm. And I'm not 100. Please don't think I'm 100, and I don't think I'm getting dementia, but I really don't remember what he like. It's very like, yeah. I can vaguely make out his face.
Mm-hmm.
Which was an interesting situation in and of itself, because I was living with my roommate, and they was hooking up with, which they didn't tell me. I just broken up with my person. Mm-hmm. And they brought somebody in. So they was already hooking up. They was going to smash. They already knew they was smashing. They was like, this is what I'm doing. And he was like, you got a roommate. I got a homeboy. What my roommate didn't do was say, there's somebody coming over here for you. That never happened. So then all of a sudden, this person is there, and I was like, oh, it's somebody, they want to meet you. We gonna watch a movie. And then when I tell you this person showed up at my job, I didn't tell this nigga where I worked at the next day. Hey. And I was like, what are you doing here? And his word, and this is why I don't like men in hookup calls. Maybe this is what you were saying, the connections between people, or the trying to be with people, or building that rapport, building that connection. I never looked at it from that perspective. Yeah. Because when I asked him, what are you doing here? He said, and maybe I told him. I might have told him. Yeah, I worked at. He said an attraction. And I was like, okay. And then he showed back up at my house. So this is the type of shit when I got off, because I was stupidly told him what time I got off from work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. That's just, it's hard because and I brought this all up just to say that all men aren't the same. Like everybody is not. It's not a monolith. So we're not all just out here just looking for cheeks. Now, cheeks are amazing. They're the best. Yams are great. It's awesome to get. But sometimes you meet somebody that's you get a two-headed coin. You find a $2 bill. You find something that is an outlier. And I realized I was one of them. And not even trying to be like on some I'm special, look at me. It's just it's very hard. Like you gotta be smart and I gotta have some type of connection because I realized I'm a fucking what do they call that? Sapio?
Sexual, yeah.
Oh, I can't stand when somebody says something like speaks wrong. It hurts. Or if they text like they talk,
really? Because I like
I can't do it.
Me like bear. Like I like them niggas. Like them.
Me like me. I guess I'm like this because I feel like women raise your kids.
Okay.
So I don't want like, oh, he got nice legs or calves. Like
you don't want to meet the cat hates me nigga raising your children. Okay.
Yes. Somebody at the door. Ooh, who is it? You live here. Like what? Help me.
But I don't think people hook up now. I think it's different. Like when you say like hookup culture now, I think people just can't connect, period. I don't think the connections are there, period. Like we don't even know how to talk to people normally. Like normal interactions with people that don't involve intimacy are bizarre because people do not know how to talk. Have you been around these new niggas now? Like it's like, what's going on? You okay?
You need a hug?
Yeah. They won't look at you or then if they do, they just stare at you and they don't say nothing. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Take your meds.
Yeah. Like, what are we doing? This is strange.
Yeah.
I don't like it. But I think it's just across the board. I don't even think intimacy is just hard for sex. And people, which I think not all men, like you said, I think you are probably in a very rare conversation of men, or you are in a rare category of men because most men are okay, or at least in theory, with hookup culture. Because
it sounds good.
A lot of men, what y'all are looking for is connection.
Yes.
You just don't know how to get there, and you don't know what intimacy means. Because I think if you ask most men what it means to be intimate, it's going to be sex.
Yes, it's the physical intimacy. The emotional intimacy is what a lot of men I feel like lack. I don't know. Like I said, it's not a monolith. I don't understand. Everybody has a different story. A lot of dudes, I mean, we don't sit around and talk about emotional intimacy, so it's not a thing. It's kind of like a running joke amongst. I'm different in the sense that I don't really fuck with dudes like that. So I don't really have like a male friend group that I kick it with. But when I am around a bunch of males, it's mainly sports or we're ragging on somebody about liking or having feelings for their girlfriend, wife. Well, not really their wife, mainly their girlfriend. If it's a girlfriend, you getting ragged. Like you getting drugged through the mud. Like you care about that bitch? Like the fuck wrong with you? Like we joke like that. But at the end of the day, I think it's just a byproduct of the human condition. Like it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, you're going to need and want that. Let me not say that because some people can function without it.
No, I get what you're saying because as humans, we want to be connected to other humans.
Yeah.
Because you see what it's like. Like if you take a human and you isolate them, they cannot talk, they cannot function, their brain declines. Like we need to be in a group. Now, the reason why women do better not in relationships is because of the thing you just mentioned. And this is what I said at that podcast. I said that there is a male loneliness epidemic, and it's bigger than just women not wanting to be with men. It's the fact that men don't have more than surface level friendships. Most of the time, and not every man, so don't be like in the comment, because the man, not every man. But in a lot of cases, y'all don't even know your buddy's birthday. You don't know the type of food he likes. You don't know what his past is. You don't know none of that shit. And it's
don't give a fuck what that nigga like to eat.
Right? It is very surface level. And women, we have much more robust friendships where we get to know each other, and not that we are being like sexually involved with each other, but we have way more intimate conversations than men ever could, which means we don't need a relationship in order to sustain us, to get that closeness, to get that friendship. We don't need a relationship. Men, most of the time, the person that carries that weight is your girlfriend or your wife. She is the one that you are telling all of those intimate, like, I feel sad today. Like, I'm really feeling this. Like, I'm overwhelmed. I'm stressed. Even with relationships, I had men who had, like, mostly, we wasn't like cool, but we was okay. And when they were having problems with their girlfriend, it could just be that I'm a woman, and they're like, oh, you a woman? You know what this bitch talking about? Like, it could be that. But I think it was more so because actually one of them said it to me. He's like, my friends are tired of hearing me talk about this. So he came to me. Which I'm like, nigga, I'm tired of hearing about it too. We told you she wasn't shit to begin with. We said she a scammer. She gonna steal your shit. And you said, no, but she got a fat ass. That's on you.
Yeah.
But anyway, he called me because his friends didn't want to walk him through it. And he was going through it. Like, he was emotional. And he did not want his friends to see that.
Yeah. That's the main thing. It's a male thing. I don't want you to see me when I'm down. I don't want you to see me when I'm at my worst or at my lowest, because then that is something that will stick with you for the duration of this friendship. And I don't want that. Like, I don't want you ragging on me or even bringing it up at any point in time, because as quiet as it's kept, and I'm being sarcastic, the male ego is fragile. And so it's hard to take those blows from somebody that you love and care about. Now, even though male relationships appear to be surface level, we have a lot of surface level conversations, but we do, it's kind of like, reverse. You got brothers, right?
I have a brother, yes.
You ever, did he picked on you, did he? Did he not?
No, because my brother's older than me and he has special needs, so he did not.
Oh, okay. Well, in brother relationships, because I had two brothers, they pick on you. And it's not that they hate you or they don't like you or anything. They're toughening you up so you can be ready for the world. So you can go out here and handle your business. So to have your best friend know that you got kicked in the nuts, hypothetically, by a woman emotionally, now you look like a little bitch. And you on the bed crying in the fetal position, talking about, I don't want to go to work and the shit hurt. my chest. Like, nigga, no, I don't want you to see me like this. And it happens.
Right.
But that's the difference between men and women in that respect. Y'all have that support group, whereas a man will completely shut down, which is why when a man shuts down, he'll start going to the gym. He'll get his money right. He'll start a business. He needs something to occupy his mind and to improve himself. It's not necessarily to get back at her. It's mainly to get himself back on track. And because it's just us. At the end of the day, it's just us. We don't have a support group.
Yeah. And that's the problem. I think a lot of men have is that they have not acknowledged the fact that there is a disconnect within the male community with each other. Like, they put all of the emotional baggage on women. Like, y'all are not doing enough for us. Y'all are not there for us. And I was like, you do realize that there's men in your community that have never talked to you. They have never asked you how you are. They don't see, or they're not concerned with your well-being. And these are things that y'all need, because if you had better male friendships, I'm not telling you to fuck your friends unless you want to. But I'm saying if you had better male friendships, you wouldn't be as reliant on women to carry that baggage, where you would be constantly seeking out women and blaming women for the emotional hardship that you have. Talking about women are not accountable bullshit that we keep talking about. And I was like, it's a difference between acknowledging harm, right, and actually changing your fucking behavior. Because a lot of y'all don't. You acknowledge the harm and say, oh, I'm a terrible person. But knowing you're a terrible person and saying I'm a terrible person doesn't change the fact that you're a terrible person. Like, you, like, at the end of the day, the problem is not necessarily you just acknowledging it. The problem is that you're a terrible person. So what are we doing about that? But that's me on my fucking soapbox. But speaking of which, Drake is back. Speaking of the male ego.
Wait, what? That was a nasty transition.
I feel like he's got a lot of hurt. A lot of pain.
You listened?
I heard a couple songs.
Wow.
He got a song with Sexy Red. And I went, why are we doing this?
Wow. Was it good, at least?
I just went, why are we doing this? When I heard it, and I couldn't understand it. I was like, you had this 3 albums. And I know all the Drake fans out there, they're gonna, not my Jesus. But it's a lot. 3 albums. If you're gonna release 3 albums, and I get it, they're saying he released them allegedly to get out of his music deal.
Yeah, I heard that.
So maybe they are gonna be a little bit bullshit. Because allegedly, in my opinion, because the goal was to just get out of the deal. Now, he had a long time to come back. I was waiting for the old Drake to pop back out.
That's what they was making it seem like. It's not, I didn't even listen. I'm cool. Like, I waited for the internet to tell me what it was, and they told me, they confirmed everything that I felt it was going to be. I'm good.
Yeah, I think it's a lot, and I think he's still not over what happened to him. Now, did he make some good points? He talked about DJ Khaled not standing up for his people. Sure. Call him out. Did he call out Jay-Z? Yes. Did he call out Kendrick Lamar? Yes. My thing is, that was a long time. And the fact that you're still on that tells me he was right.
Yeah. The fact that you have a song with Sexy Red proves his point. What are you doing?
He called out LeBron James. I just feel like it's too much. I think maybe he needs different male friends. Like, he needs somebody to go, you know what, Drake, maybe not this. Or, man, maybe I'll give you a hug. Like, it's okay if you lose a rap battle. Look what happened to Jay-Z. He lost to Nas and he still won. It's all right.
Yeah.
Like, somebody should have said that to him.
Yeah.
But
it's all how you carry it. But they didn't.
They never said it to him, and that's the problem.
That's sad. I legit thought he was going to come back swinging, at least in the Drake way, like not on some lyrical hip hop Kendrick Lamar. I didn't think he was going to come back like that, but he Sound like he butthurt. Like,
yeah, he definitely is still butthurt, and I don't like that at all. And it one, just to like jumping subjects a little bit, because it is summertime, and I think Drake, he tried to drop an anthem. I think that's what that Sexy Red shit is.
oh my God.
But speaking of summer, we were going to talk about vacation outfits for the big men at the pool.
Oh man. So like, first I want to backtrack that. Vacation outfits for the fellas out here. Listen, man, summertime's coming. Y'all gonna be going to these places. I am well traveled. Let me put it like that. Mm-hmm. You gotta give a disclaimer. Mm-hmm. I'm well traveled. I have two passports. Yada yada yada. Great. I've been places. Y'all niggas gotta stop wearing J's to the beach. Y'all gotta stop with the fucking jeans to the beach. You can't go to Jamaica. I don't give a fuck how many times you go. You can't go to Jamaica in denim shorts and your fucking Air Force Ones, and you look like where you came from. You look like an American. You look like you didn't come here to relax. Get you a nice linen, like collared shirt, something chill with the matching shorts. Just relax. Take off your cool and kick it, man. Like, I'm 40. I'm not finna come out here wearing my best I'm not wearing sneakers to the beach, bruh. Get your feet done. Get your toes done. Get all that crud out of that shit. Get your nails clipped. And wear some flip-flops. Like, it's okay. You're there with your lady. Like, relax.
Well, everybody can't it's not just pedicure. Like, some people got other things. Maybe they got a little gout. Okay? Maybe they got a bunion.
Oh, but all that money they be talking about, they be having.
You right.
You know, you should get that. Tap into your medical,
your HSA.
To your healthcare.
Like
yeah, tap into that. I know you didn't meet your spending yet, so I need you to tap into that shit. Like, I just want people to relax, man, so we don't look like I don't want to look at you and be like, oh yeah, he from New York. Like, I know
Tim's on the beach.
Yeah, like, chill, relax,
son, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta have confidence, right? Money don't buy you confidence, because it's like, even with the women, we be not confident. Well, I feel like confidence has shifted. I feel like there's a lot more women who have embraced our bodies, and we are out there on the beach regardless, like wearing a two-piece. We just say, fuck it.
I love it. And I want my big guys to do the same. Fuck it. Stop wearing a fucking t-shirt.
I knew you was going to do it.
Fucking tank top. Just go out there, brother. They like us. They love it. Come on, man. Embrace that shit. Just stop.
Plus, if we being honest, what is the tank top covering? What are we doing?
I don't know.
Especially if you're
wet. Looks worse. It looks worse.
You look like you're in a wet t-shirt contest. Like, you just take the shit off.
Just take it off and embrace that shit. Have fun. Drink whatever you want to drink. Shirt off. Sun's out. Buns out. Not the fellas, but the ladies.
Well, I mean, tomato. Some men wear a little thong on the beach.
Hey, do what you do. I'm just saying. I just want everybody
Speedos.
to. What beach?
A beach without children, but Speedos.
I just say, what beach is this?
Speedos out. Adult resort. You in Jamaica? They got a lot of adult resort.
Oh yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I believe it's the Rio? I think that's what it is.
Yes.
Adult.
And here's the thing. If you stop talking shit about people, they won't talk shit about you. Look at there.
That is facts. That is facts.
So stop going on vacation and look at that bitch over there dressed like a ... Look at that nigga over there ... Shut the fuck up and enjoy yourself.
That's what I say. Just like, why are you worried about other people when you on vacation any goddamn way? I don't give a damn what you got on, as long as, well, okay. So this one time at band camp, I don't know where this girl got this bathing suit from, but it was like yellow, but it was like sheer. So although this wasn't like a nude beach, and she was brown, and so when she got in the water, she literally looked like she was butt ass naked. And I was like, I don't mean no harm, but you're gonna have to get out this fucking hot tub, because this it feels dirty. Like, I just feel
Oh shit.
And I'm not, no disrespect, but I can't sit here with you with your titties out. Full bush, because we could see it, because the shit was like sheer. I'm like, where did you get this material? Because she came in with a bathing suit.
Oh God.
And I'm like, it's kids out here. Like, what is
Furburger's out. No, the shit like that is understandable. That's different. That's different. You didn't go out of your way to point that out. It was something like, bow, like, damn.
And I didn't remember you talking about her shape or body. It was just like, why are you naked?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I got you. Allegedly.
Allegedly. And allegedly, this is one thing I also need people to do. Stop inviting white people to this proverbial black picnic. There are no honorary black people. Can we stop? Fat Joe was talking to Bill Burr. If you do not know who that is, he is a comedian. He's funny. He's married a black woman later on in his life and all of that. He was talking to Joe, Fat Joe, and Fat Joe is fucking hilarious. I don't know if he means to be hilarious, but he's fucking comical.
Yeah.
And so, in the comments, because he was making jokes with Fat Joe, somebody said, hey, he is an honorary black person. He can come to the picnic. He invited. First of all, picnic, we need to stop saying that, because that's pick a nigga. We need to stop with picnic. Yeah. Let's just say cookout. And secondly, well, I guess the proverbial cookout is what we invite people to. And secondly, somebody said, there are no honorary black people. We can just like him. We can just be cool, and that's it. And I was like, that's what I want black people to know. It is okay to meet a cool-ass white person, a cool-ass Asian person, a cool-ass Hispanic person, and just say, they cool. They understand black culture, but they not coming to this fucking cookout.
Why does Kevin? I probably won't come. Like,
true. I mean, honest. True be told. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers y'all invited to that cookout that I really don't.
Yeah.
Like, who all gonna be there for real?
Yeah.
Y'all invited way too many people to this goddamn cookout. But we do not have to make people honorary black people, because that's when you start going in that line where they be like, oh, I think I could say it.
Yeah. It gets there. It and even if it doesn't get there, what's the point of a black cookout and you have white people there? Like, I just don't understand. Like, I don't get it.
That, and has a white person ever invited us to their cookout? A barbecue?
No,
wait, barbecue.
Yeah, they barbecue. That's what they do.
Have they ever invited you?
Nah, you better eat that hot dog.
With nothing on it. Ballpark.
They plump up.
No, Oscar Mayer.
Yeah.
Would you like an Oscar Mayer? Would you like a wiener?
They're on sale.
Would you like a wiener?
Hey, yo.
2 wieners?
Never. I agree with you. I want us to stop handing this shit out. First of all, it's not a real fucking cookout. That's first and foremost. We can't even get together to do anything. Right. I don't know if anybody has ever planned a vacation with more than 4 people. You get more than 4,
it don't make it out.
The shit's not happening.
Yeah, it don't make it out.
Okay, so this cookout, we can stop hyping other races up as if this is going to happen, and we can stop giving people this idea like they're so cool with us, because they take it to another level.
Mm-hmm.
They act like you said, it gives them that I can say it. Like no. Yeah, I will jump roundhouse kick you in the forehead. Like, stop.
Because somebody said Rachel Dolezal should be in the cook, because they said she was running the NAACP in her state. You know, I think it was Washington. They said she was running it real good and all of that. And they said we should have been inviting her to the cookout. And I'm like, no. Like, just because she can do box braids real good doesn't mean that she did not use a scholarship that was specifically made for Black women. She took it, she lied about it. I was like, she was lying in your face. Whether or not she helped or she did a good job with the NAACP, it means that she centered a white woman's voice, a white woman's position in a Black space, and then lied in your face. Why would you want her anywhere near you? You don't even know who the fuck she is.
At all.
She don't know who the fuck she is.
Come get these ribs.
Can we stop? And she's still walking around pretend. Now her name is something like Nefertiti. Like, why are we still? And she did OnlyFans allegedly for a little bit, and I was like, this who y'all bringing? This is y'all king? Like, what is we doing?
Not Rachel doing OnlyFans. Ugh.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that there was a couple years back after she got found out. I think she couldn't find like work or something, and I think she did. I would have to look this up. Allegedly, I think she had did a little bit of the.
I'm kind of interested in what she would do. Like, just for like content purposes. Like, what is she doing?
I need to.
What is she doing on there?
To figure this
I'm not paying for the shit. If somebody got the leak link, I'm not paying for that.
I don't know if I would ever pay for that type of content, because you can get it for free.
Yeah. All of my years I have not paid. It's just so there.
Yeah. Yeah. Mean, listen, I'm a millennial, and we grew up on real sex and scramble porn. Like when they had the pay-per-view, and you could sit there, you could kind of like see it through the scramble. Like, we don't need
you can hear it. Sure.
We don't need to pay for that shit
at all.
We resourceful as shit.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of
that TV ain't on.
Speaking of which, we had Imagination.
Oh, yes. So this was something I thought of on my own. I thought it was pretty cool. In my brain of mine, it's a fun place, I would like to think. And I was just thinking, sitting back watching TV, I was watching Pistons and Cavs Game 7. That was good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Salute to the Cavs. But imagination, I feel like belief is the adult form of imagination.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that because belief, it goes into religion, it goes into relationships, it goes into your jobs. Like, you have to believe, manifesting. Like, it's imagining shit before it even happens. And I think it's interesting that kids create imaginary friends, and we call it creativity. Oh, they're just exploring themselves and shit like that. But adults do the same thing and call it politics or manifestation, cryptocurrency. And, he's going to change. It's shit like that. Like, we changed the branding of it. It's really, we're just kids. We're literally just kids. And the older I get, the more I realize, like, human civilization, it might just be one big, like, conscience, like a conscience, and maybe a broken conscience.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, yo, at what point do we just, like, actually use our belief for good? Because a lot of people, even in religion, a lot of people use religion for, like, financial gain.
Mm-hmm.
It's very seldom, unless they're in the thick of it, like somebody could be sick and then all of a sudden they turn religious and they be like, oh, please God, save such and such. But what happened to the other 364 days? Like, you just was like, fuck that. And it's just interesting to me. Like, I don't know. Everything is just made up. We believe money is real.
Mm-hmm.
We believe social status or any status is real.
Mm-hmm.
We give value to a bunch of bullshit because collectively people agree, like, yeah, pretending matters. Like, that's all we're doing is pretending. The only reason why a diamond is worth anything is because we pretended like this shit is worth something.
Yeah.
It's weird, and it ruins relationships. It can ruin relationships. I'm not saying by itself, but it can ruin relationships. It becomes a symbol of relationships. And it's human adult belief is just crazy to me. Like, when you sit back and you think about it, it's scary. It's really scary.
It can be because there's a really fine line in between, because we talked about delusions, but I mean actual delusions, between people manifesting and believing things and imagining things versus actually having a full-on hallucination or delusion. Like, it's a very fine line, because I'm like, a lot of the people in the Bible, and I know a lot of, like, religious people get mad when I be saying this shit, but a lot of the people in the Bible was having delusions. Like, let's just call it what it is.
Burning bush.
Because, I mean, you hearing a man say, you know what? I think you should kill your son. Like, that's, I mean, he's like, who told you that? It came from the sky.
Oh, no. But you smoking that shit again?
But I didn't do it. Because he said, hey, don't do that.
Yeah.
And I didn't do it. It's like, walk it off, son. It's all right. Could you imagine that walk back? Like, the fuck?
But did you die, though?
Now you sleeping with one eye open. Like, I just never know. Like, I think I got to get the fuck out of here. I don't know. I don't think I like your God. I don't think I like him at all. But you're absolutely right. Imagination and manifesting is doing the same cognitive workload in the brain. Like, you use the same structures really in order to come up with that, because it's sort of like imagination is creativity. In order for you to be creative, even as an adult, like what we are doing, you have to have some level of imagination in order to even visualize being able to come up with a concept for a book or a movie or like a podcast. Like, you have to have imagination to envision, okay, this is what this could be. This is what this looks like. I'm a full-on crazy person. Okay. So I can have like I can imagine what a full film or movie would be like right into my head and visually see it in my mind. Like, I can do that. That's how my brain works.
Oh, that's tight.
But because I'm a full-on crazy person. But that's what that is. So yes, it is not different from a child who believes in Santa Claus if you believe in the Bible. It is very similar to that. Yes, manifesting has to deal with a goal. So usually you manifest this outcome. So there's a goal at the end of it. Whereas with imagination, typically you just imagining shit. Like, it's not necessarily a goal to the end or into that goal or that imagination that you're having, image you're having. But yeah, you're right. It is crazy when you think of it out loud. But I think that we also, as adults, maybe we should be allowed to be, let's go play.
Oh, for sure.
We should be
For
able to just
sure.
go play. We should have, I think adult recess should be a thing. You go outside, you be like, we gonna make a fort.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be so hard. When was the last time you made a bed fort? Like out of like blankets.
Decades.
That's what I'm saying. No freaky shit. Just make a fort.
Yeah.
And just be chilling and giggling. When's the last time you giggled?
Right. You're right. We don't.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't get a chance to do that. But, a lot of people will hear that and say, oh, that's crazy talk. I was like, is it? You up here, you reading a horoscope to find out if he your love twin from some shit that they made up. Oh, it's because he's a Scorpio and he got the sun rising. It's the same shit, bitch. It's the same shit. You imagining, I'm imagining. Because they said on Thursday, if I go outside, I'm going to meet my soulmate.
And that's the craziest shit. Those are the most imaginative people I've ever met as horoscope people. They love that shit. Swear by it. And it's all made up.
That's because you're a Libra. That's what that is. Like, is it? I thought we all breathed. I didn't. Okay. That's what that is.
And it be some regular ass shit. Like, I'll be cool until somebody piss me off.
Yeah. That's because you're a Gemini. It's a Gemini.
So it's just not human behavior. Like, fuck me, right? Like, what do I know?
Right. I can't. Best you meet your whole. You talking about soulmates. You meet somebody that I don't believe in soulmates. By the way, sorry. I don't believe in that shit. It does not exist. But let's say you do. You meet somebody that's so-called your soulmate. Oh, I don't date Scorpios. Sorry.
That's yeah.
What's your sign?
That's great.
Now I will say, in talking to people, not dating, but in talking to people, they'll go like, "What's your sign?" Like, why?
Yeah.
The fuck that got to do with it? You don't care what I like to do?
Yeah.
You don't want to know if I, been tested in the past 6 months? You just want to know what the fuck my sign is. You don't want to know if I killed people? You don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Okay.
No. I don't want to see your my chart. I want to see your numerology. What time were you born?
Right. Because on my side, it says that at anybody that's born after 5:03 p.m. doesn't line up with me spiritually.
Humans, they make me tired.
Yeah. Because those people be the same people, the religious people, them real like fanatics. They be the same people that be talking about, yeah, but those conspiracy theorists. I'm like, y'all believe in the same shit,
really? Yeah. Y'all are the same person.
Different fonts. Different fonts. You believe you got to put ashes on your forehead for whatever reason, and they believe that you got to wear a tinfoil hat. What's the difference?
Same. Wine, blood of Christ, whatever.
That's not weird to y'all, but okay. But them grape juices be hitting. I ain't even gonna hold you. Back in the day before I had graduated church, I used to go, and those grape juices was the bomb. Yeah. It's a different kind of Welch's. I don't think it's the Welch's they got in the store.
No. I really think they come from Jerusalem.
It might really come from Jerusalem. Speaking sidebar, why did I buy soap? It is frankincense and myrrh. I was like, ooh, I smell like Jesus. Like I was like, I'm good enough for Jesus now.
You was ready.
I was ready. I was like, you could give me the Jesus, wrap me up. I was like, I didn't notice, but I said they really fuck with Jesus because it smelled good. They really gave him this. Like, oh, that's what's up. Okay, they really gave this to his teenage mother. Okay, this is what's up. I like that. They were some wise ass men. They was really wise.
They was wise as fuck.
But it smelled good. It smells good. But let me talk about my topics before we get out of here. It's gonna be real quick though, because we kind of hit on it a little bit. So I want to talk about victim blaming. And this came up because two stories popped up. The first one was a man. This story went viral. It was a man that got stuck on an escalator. He was walking down. It was like 3 a.m. He was in a subway station, I believe it was. And for whatever reason, somehow his clothes got stuck in the escalator, which as a person who's afraid of everything, this scared the shit out of me. And he was walking down and it got stuck so much that his shirt started to catch around his neck and he suffocated. All of these people walked past this man as he stuck in the escalator, and not one person stopped. It wasn't until hours later, he was there for 2 hours, that somebody finally said, are you okay? Because he was unconscious at this point. Other people had walked over him. They were walking around him. He was blocking the way. So he was there. It wasn't like he was in a corner. It wasn't like it was dark. You could clearly see him, and it was caught on camera. It was like a social experiment. And in the comments, all you saw was people talking about, I don't know how he did that, and how did he? And then somebody was like, why didn't no one stop? And it was like, that's not people's responsibility to do that. And I was like, the first immediate action, instead of saying like, damn, as society, we are becoming we don't give a fuck about human life at all. Like, we really need to get the fuck off these phones, because the only time we care about people is if we documenting something and we think we can go viral. That is the first time people will pick up a phone, or they're going to put a phone in your face, is because they think they can go viral. If it's to help somebody or to do the right thing, they will not do it. And I was like, fuck. Damn, like people immediately went to blaming the victim because it was easier than admitting that society is broken and that could not happen to me. Because I think that's what it's like, a defense, like a mechanism for people, that they're thinking, if I blame the victim, it means they did something wrong. That means that I can control a situation. It would never happen to me, because good things don't happen, or bad things don't happen to good people. Only bad things happen to bad people. And I was like, damn. And then I scrolled down more, and it was a girl who was 18 years old. She was living with her mother. Her mother had a boyfriend. And the mother was blaming the daughter for the boyfriend because the boyfriend told her that I think the daughter got to get out of the house or something, because like she was wearing robes and stuff. And he said, that's inappropriate and I can't sit here and look at that and all of this type of stuff. I guess because it made him feel some kind of way. And instead of the mother looking at the boyfriend, like this is still an 18-year-old child, she immediately went to blaming the daughter. And I went, what are we doing?
Wow.
What are we doing in society?
That's I can't even say we're desensitized. I think you said it perfectly. Like we're broken as a society. It's crazy. Okay, I was overseas in Afghanistan, and something took place on base. It was violent, and it was my first time actually seeing blood. Mm-hmm. A lot of it, and it's nothing like the movies.
Okay,
it's nothing like the movies, and to this day, it sticks with me. So I can't imagine seeing someone die in front of me, or a dead body in front of me. Now, mind you, I didn't see the body. I just saw blood. Mm-hmm. And it was way more than, whatever. to see that, funerals still freak me out.
Me too.
I've only been to 2 in my whole life.
Oh, really?
My little brother and my grandma.
Oh, wow.
I've only been to 2. So my parents have like made sure that wasn't a thing for us.
Mm-hmm.
Like people did pass, but
I do that with my kids. I don't make, because I've gone to a lot of funerals in my life. I don't make my kids go if they're not deeply connected to the person.
Yeah. Same. So, and I think it helped. It helped a lot because it keeps you human. Like, even though death is a part of life, it's just like, it keeps that care there. It keeps that, like, shit, niggas, like, I keep it 100. I cry now. I cry more than ever now. Like, at little shit on TV, and don't let it be a good cry, like a touching scene. Psh, nigga, I'm out of here. That shit from P-Valley, when that dude killed himself, the gay dude, his lover killed himself or some shit like that.
Oh, that was a rough episode, yeah.
That, man,
the murder.
Lost.
See, what is his name?
Yeah, Lil Murder or something like that.
Lil Murder.
I lost it. I was out of here. But that's just, I'm one person. So to hear that so many people over a 2-hour time frame just walked over someone. Like, just think about Allen Iverson shot a jump shot and walked over Derek Fisher. That was the utmost disrespect. Like, we are fucked.
We are. And like I said, I think it is a level of the human brain because we don't want to lose control. We want to feel like we have control. We want to feel like in life, even though we have no control at all. Because if we actually sat there and thought about how little control we have, we don't know whether we're going to live or die from moment to moment. And there's nothing we can do about that. We cannot protect our families the way we're saying we can. There's nothing we can fucking do about it. And so I think to be able to, like you said, desensitize your brain from that, I can't control this. We make control where it's not there. Because like, even in situations like with the R. Kelly situation, immediately people went to blaming the girls. They didn't blame the man, right?
Yeah.
They went to blaming the girls and they blamed anything else like she's fast. Because that's the thing that people say, especially with little black girls a lot, which I'm like, can we stop over-sexualizing little black girls?
What does that mean?
Yeah, that's what I said. There's no such thing as a fast child.
Yeah.
That does not exist. And I need for people to fucking know that and to get rid of that language altogether because it does not exist. And if we keep blaming the victims, we will never really be able to hold these people accountable with that control, the little bit of control we do have. So, of course, in the situation in the escalator, there's nobody, I don't think there's anybody to really hold accountable. I guess the man's family can sue the escalator company, I guess, to hold them accountable. But the people who stepped over him won't be charged with anything.
Nah.
They will just go on with their lives. And there's never any consequence for them just being, because honestly, I think that's a terrible person. Because I've seen people sleeping in cars that just were outside just sleeping. Like I'll walk past the person slumped over and I'll knock on the window like, hey, you cool? Like, it's not me trying to be nosy. I don't know what you was in because it was she was knocked the fuck out in front of my house. I went on a walk and she was knocked the fuck out in front of my house. I was like, well, okay, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not being nosy. I just wanted to know if you was cool because I'm not going to let you just be slumped over because that happened before. It was I remember it was a story about a mailman that was slumped over in a van and nobody checked on him for a long time because people are so busy. It's not my problem.
Yeah. Minding my own business. Yep.
And you'll say, well, why, like when I saw those comments and people saying, well, why didn't he and why his shoes or what his clothes was too loose? I was like, you immediately went to blaming the victim?
It's fucked up. It's fucked up. And I realize a lot of people, they don't realize it. It has to happen to them in order for them to feel anything.
Right.
It has to be in close proximity to them. and I hate that. It makes me sick because it's like, it's kind of like really why racism, not why, but how it has survived for so long. Because there is a sense of, I don't really give a fuck, not my problem, hasn't happened to me, I'm not black, or I'm not a minority, or I'm not that. It's always some shit until it comes to your front door. And then all of a sudden, oh, we all need to unite. Come on, where are the black people at? Like, fuck you. Like, like, come on, man.
But that's a good point. Even in slavery and segregation and black people being financially behind, they immediately blamed the victims. It was like,
yes.
Why are you in that situation? It's because of you never looked at the system and the perpetrator of these crimes and how we got here. It was just easier for you to blame the victim because it absolves you of having to do anything about it.
Yep.
And that is the problem that we are in. And like I said, especially we live in rape culture just in general. Like we live in a culture where we talked about that. They have sex in every scene, even when it's not necessary. I'm not a prude. I don't mind seeing it. It's just like, it just be random as hell. Like, I've not watched this new season of Euphoria. I've not seen it. But from what I was told, there's a lot of unnecessary nudity in this upcoming season. And I was like, if we keep seeing it over and over again, you get desensitized. It's the same thing like you'll see those men that go down a rabbit hole. They start off watching porn and by the end of it, it's just like you get to a point where nothing is shocking to you anymore because they keep showing it to you. So living in this level of rape culture where in porn, everything is really rapey. So now you have all these people that have grown up with, this is what it's supposed to be. This is what life is. And plus men also were programmed to believe that they are in control of women's bodies and women are not supposed to tell them no. So immediately we want to blame women anytime there's any type of assault, whether it's Anita Hill, whether it's somebody that is accusing Diddy, whether it is somebody that's accusing Jeffrey Epstein or Harvey Weinstein or whoever. It always goes back to, what did she do? What was she wearing? Why was she there that late? Because I remember Wendy Williams also had an interview that just came through not too long ago. And shout out to Wendy Williams. How you doing? I would love to interview her someday. Sidebar. But she was assaulted when she was on the radio early on in her career by a artist, a one-hit wonder. I forgot who it was. She actually did name the person eventually. And she said what a lot of women say. She said she went in his room. She went to his room and she said, I probably shouldn't have did that. Because even the victim starts to blame the victim. You start to play it in your mind like, I shouldn't have been here. I shouldn't have did that. I could have made better choices, which she did say. And again, in the comments, people like, well, why did you go? Why was you in the room? Like, what did you think was going to happen? And we teach girls to be on the defense as opposed to teaching boys not to rape. Like, why is that?
Or accepting no.
No is a answer. Full stop.
Full sentence. No is a full, complete sentence. I don't know why that is. I don't know what that stems from. I can't, because I don't want to paint this picture as if every man is just some rabid animal out there just dick in hand, drooling, waiting to rape. Like, I don't want to make it seem like that, but there is enough evidence out there to support that there is a group of men that do that and subscribe to that. I don't know what's missing. I don't know the link. I don't know why society kind of rewards that type of thinking. And it damages not only the victim, but the ability to actually get some type of resolve. Like you make somebody feel so nasty, so dirty that they don't even want to come forth.
Yeah.
Like you gotta think about that. Like it's bad. It's so bad that you don't want to get justice for yourself. Like it's a human condition to blame yourself. We all go through like anything that happens to us, we'll replay it and I shouldn't have did that, or I shouldn't have did this, I shouldn't have went there. But to have it echoed by complete strangers, people that you would think like they're women, they'll rock with us, they'll support me, or he's my neighbor, he's seen me all the time and he'll support. It's not that. And that's the scary part. Like I just don't know. I don't have the answers. I really don't.
I don't think we will.
I don't know.
I don't think we will have the answers, but I just want people to be mindful of that when you start doing it. Because I think we all have done something like that where we'll go, well, what happened? And it's okay to be curious, but we also have to be careful about the pathways that we go down. Because like I said, it is us trying to protect ourselves from being accountable or having to do something about the situation in a lot of cases, because we don't want to look at ourselves. We don't want to look at things that we don't want to change. So it's just something to be mindful of. I just saw it and I was like, damn, I feel like not only can we not read, I feel like we are becoming desensitized and things don't even seem real anymore because everything is on the fucking phone.
That's a valid point. The reading, the comprehension, and I think there's a link there. I think when you can't comprehend, you avoid. It makes sense. That makes actual logical sense. I don't understand this shit, so I'm not gonna. Just think about school. I can't do algebra. Fuck that shit. I'm not doing that. Like, you avoid it. So that makes sense. Yeah. So motherfuckers can't comprehend shit, so they can't understand what someone is going. They can't empathize.
Yeah. It's crazy because we fuck. You right.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
China's so good.
We fuck. We are.
Have you ever
fucked?
Can I ask you, have you ever seen a president do that though?
What?
Like glaze China?
No. Never.
Okay.
Never.
Just making sure.
No. This is we in new territory.
Yeah.
But he brought all the business motherfuckers with him, and I'm like, this gotta be like a conflict. Like Elon is there with his son, like he at the zoo. Like, the fuck is we doing? He on a museum tour.
He chilling.
I don't know what's going on with him, but all of this, like, what is that? I don't give a damn. Like, is he's autistic? I ain't never. My brother is textbook autism. I ain't never seen no shit like that. Never. Like, what the fuck is that? Where does that come from? That shit. Where does that?
It's different. It's that new downloadable content.
It must update every 20 minutes because I don't know. Maybe that downloadable content come in a bag.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. Because that is, what is it? The Thucydides trap? Basically, China, it's not a threat, but it is a warning, which it basically is a Greek historian is the name, is where it came from. But really what it is China saying, or the trap itself, is when a rising power is coming up, the established power, there's usually conflict because the established power doesn't want to move over for the rising power. So they usually buck up against each other instead of allowing the natural succession to take place. And China mentioned this in front of Trump. He just sat there and clapped. I was like, you don't see it? You don't hear it? You don't hear it?
Listen, man. That's it's a phrase my homeboy used to tell me. Being promoted out of your range of effectiveness. And Trump is the epitome. Like, he is so far. Like, there's no way you can have a job like that. And like, I didn't know what that meant, but I'm not the fucking president. Like, wait, this is your job to know shit. Like, you literally get to sit around chat GPTs, human chat GPTs, and human Googles of information.
Yeah.
And you just like, yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
They have a McDonald's. Like, nigga, what? Like, that's what you. All right.
Like, is you cool? And then, like, he came back. He's like, they're gonna buy Boeing airplanes from us, and Boeing didn't say shit. They was like, they're gonna do what? What they doing? And China was like, they didn't even mention that in theirs. China was just like, yeah, we had good talks about Taiwan, which clearly at this point, like, what the U.S. gonna do? They like, you done stole Venezuelan motherfucker. He's still in the jail. Taking photos and track Nike tech suits.
Like he could have been reckless.
Right, that's what I was like, well, what? He probably not even injured. He in Jordans right now. Like, we don't even know.
We are fucked. China's, they're here. Yeah. There's no they're coming. They're here. I've been seeing a lot of like Americans abroad in China, and the technology, the way they're clean,
what is it like?
It's like
been there, right?
No.
Okay.
No, I ain't. No. But it's kind of like the fires. Like all the great cities here had big fires so they can like rebuild. And I feel like COVID was their great fire. And they rebuilt China. I want to go. Put it like that. China looks good. And I'm just like, wow.
It's tempting. You got a penthouse suite for $600. Like, it's tempting.
Yeah. It looks good. But listen, man, we are fucked.
We are.
With Trump. Y'all fucked us with Trump. I just want to say that. That's all I want to say. Y'all have fucked us royally with Trump.
Like royally, because all of the people he put in place are fucking. I'm not even gonna say it. Y'all know. Y'all know, because y'all watching it in real time. It's like, how do we got the SmackDown lady as the head of the we wonder why the kids can't read. They can announce real good in the left corner. They teaching them suplexes.
They saying what after everything?
Yeah. Like, mommy, I'm coming for your brother. Like, they coming on like that.
Man, we are fucked, man.
We are fucked. But the real ones know.
Yeah.
The real ones know. Get y'all asses up and go out and vote. In November.
Please.
The primaries is happening. I know Maryland's primary is in the end of June. So,
yeah. I think we just had ours.
I think you did.
Yeah.
I think you
did.
just
had ours.
So get y'all asses up and vote. The House already snuck up they will have 19 seats. So it doesn't look like the Democrats will be able to take over the House because of what the GOP did with these M.A.P.S. So now they're going to gain 19 seats. However, we can still get the Senate. I need y'all to get y'all asses up, because all of the confirmations that he needs to make, or like even judges, like a lot of people don't realize that federal judges are appointed. Right? So we need you to get the fuck up, because we need you to make sure that if one of these motherfuckers leave, which they will, because he's going to end up firing everybody. That's how he did in the first one. That we don't confirm crazy people in his cabinet.
Yeah.
And put his judges on these benches. That's all I'm saying. Because once they have the courts, y'all better get up and lock and load, because I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Yeah.
The courts is all we got left.
That's it.
The courts and voting. And if we keep fucking up, we might not even have that. Because, and this is the last thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to end. Because in 2023, I think in 2023, I think Louisiana had an election. It's either 22 or 23. They had some of the lowest turnouts ever. I need y'all to look back at that. In that midterm election, I think it was 2022. I need y'all to look back at that. What the fuck? What the fuck? Because how you think these state and local officials get in them seats?
Yeah. And when you don't vote, they get pushed right on in there.
They do. Some people go unopposed.
Yep.
Just want y'all to know that. And yeah, we got real in this episode. I don't even know if we gonna call it the real ones, because we got real.
we did it. I like it.
Yeah,
I like
not
it a
as
lot.
we still had silly, because we gonna do that. But you know, it is what it is. What it is, what it is. And this has been the Sidebar Podcast with me, Leise Winny, and I'm gonna call him the historian.
With Mr. Royce.
Mr.
Royce.
That's been the last. What the fuck am I about to say? The last episode. That's been the episode. Peace.